Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. Sylveon EX, the newest supporting aka evolution aka sub damage dealing Pokemon. 140 HP, pretty solid, 70 damage is alright, but the main deal here is the ability. Being able to draw 2 cards on play is huge, right? Running 2 copies of this will give you essentially 4 times the effect of an Oak, which is just busted. Running the normal Sylveon here is also good, because having 2 Sylveons on the bench will mean this Pokemon is able to do 100 damage for 2 energy. And we're also running as our main damage dealing Pokemon Giratina EX with the self-sufficient ability and 2 times EV back, right? So let's actually jump into a couple of games and see what this deck is capable of doing. We are in ranked mode. I usually don't like to do these showcase videos in ranked because you're not going to be testing a unfinished car in a live road, right? Now this deck needs probably some fine-tuning here and there, but I've had quite a few good games with this deck, so we're going to see how it actually performs. We're playing against fire, huh? So this probably is going to be Incineroar, right? EX? Oh, he's playing Flareon, huh? Interesting. We are starting first, which is bad. Which is very bad. We actually want to always start second. But Giratina in the first turn is good. That's a good one. That is very good. Broken Space Bellow, we're going to be giving us a energy. I think I'm going to have to utilize my Sabrina the turn after this effectively. He's going to play another Eevee, I guess, right? So, yeah, all right. Another Pokeball there. Yep, he's playing another Eevee. Sure. Research. So far, my favorite version of the Eevee decks has been the Flareon. Flareon deck is just broken. Literally the best Eevee deck in my opinion currently out there. But yeah, that's just that. So, okay. I am gonna give him an energy now to be able to draw a card. We are gonna play Sabrina. So he's not gonna be able to do nothing the next turn. He's basically stuck, right? Playing Sylveon here would actually be a good one, because we're able to draw 2 cards. Yes, like so. We're gonna play draw. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Bromley and Guzma and Eevee, okay. And we're then gonna use Giratina's ability again. Like so. All we need now in the next turn is actually an Eevee bag. An Eevee bag would be good. We would be able to defeat his Eevee in the active position straight away. Right? Let's actually see whether he's gonna evolve it. Okay. He's evolving his active Flareon, or his benched up Flareon. No, we don't actually need an Eevee back. We can just run a Guzma. Okay, sure. We're just gonna run a Guzma, defeat his Eevee in the active position. We do have an Eevee back there. I am going to attack. I am thinking of definitely attacking, because that way we can get rid of another Eevee. Not attacking. If I don't attack, he's gonna evolve it the next turn, and we're gonna be stuck with another Pokemon. Regardless, he's gonna have energy in his discard pile either way. So let's actually get rid of this. He's not gonna be able to defeat my Sylveon unless he has an Eevee bag. Right. So that's gonna be our safeguarding thing for now. Let's see what he does. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna take 20 damage. Let me guess, he's playing Eevee bag. As expected, he's playing Eevee bag. And he's doing 10 more damage. He's defeating my Flareon, my Sylveon. Oh, and he has the what's it called? Focus Center lady, huh? We lost our Sylveon EX. Now, if he does have another Sabrina, this is gonna be tough. Giratina is gonna be able to defeat him if he attaches 1 more energy. We're gonna give ourselves an energy here. Let's go Oak. Sylveon, very nice. Can't evolve him now, unfortunately. I evolved the other EV. Let's actually do this. And let's give ourselves an energy. Let's hope he doesn't have Sabrina. A Sabrina would be a straight up loss. Oh, yeah, he has a Sabrina. Oh, that one was tough. GG, we're just going to concede. We lost this one, unfortunately. We lost this one. First round lost. Now, I'm not very convinced that the Sylveon deck, like everyone says currently, this is supposed to be the best. No, by far not. By far not. The only good thing about Sylveon is that you are able to draw. In terms of the best deck for ranked or the best evolution deck for ranked, no, by far not. Definitely not. I don't take the opinions of others on this one. It can't be. I've played a lot of games with this deck. It is very good, definitely, especially if you draw on point, right? But it just lacks damage. Like, you only have one Pokemon which can deal serious damage, and that's essentially it, right? With the Flareon EX deck, you have a lot more versatility. You have two Flareons which can deal damage, right? You have a lot more support going on. This deck here is somewhat lacking energy at times as well, which can be tough to get around with. We do have both EVs on the field now. And oh yeah, by the way, we're facing a lot of fighting decks lately. This is actually pretty tough because a lot of people actually realized a lot of normal Pokemon being played. And this old school deck here, Lucario, Rampardos, Marshadow, that's pretty much a deck which, yeah, what can I say? Has been around since the early days of this game. Pokeball. Okay, last EV, very nice. Sylveon in the active position, so we don't die. He doesn't have fighting disadvantage, so that's good. Shall we heal ourselves? Yeah, we're gonna heal ourselves. Yeah, I don't know if that's a wasted heal, actually. He's gonna do 80 damage if he evolves now. If he doesn't evolve, he doesn't. Let's just heal him. Let's just heal for now. Just in case. And then we're just gonna end our turn. If we're able to play another EV the turn after this, then we're good. Okay, he's playing Rampardos. Sure. He's probably going to bring it to the active position as well. Yeah, as expected. As expected. This one's heavy. This one's very tough. This one is very tough. Sylveon is lost. EV comes fourth. Okay, we do have Sylveon here, huh? We do need to evolve the active one, because otherwise we're just gonna lose straight away. Since it is an EX Pokemon, right? Yep, we're gonna draw 2 cards. Oak. Let's actually give him the energy. We're gonna draw another 2 cards. I don't think we'll be able to win this in any way or shape or form. But we're gonna try our best. Giratina, we're gonna play another Oak. Like, the good thing about this deck is you're just literally able to draw almost your entire deck. Yeah, that is worth a lot, right? The drawing support from Sylveon EX is just beyond broken. I mean, no doubt about that, right? But nevertheless, damage-wise, it is lacking. Especially facing, like, for example, this deck, which we're currently facing. Very tough opponent. Very, very tough opponent. Like, what are we going to do now in this instance? We're not going to be able to somehow magically destroy his Rampardos, right? Either way, we are going to lose. If I retreat my Sylveon, for example, now, right? We're going to bring out this one. We are then able to put on an energy, throw out a Dawn, for example, right? Giving our Sylveon an energy. Sylveon now is still not able to defeat it. So we are going to take another 130 damage hit, which essentially leaves us crippled. 70 damage. And if he plays Cyrus now, then it's over. GG, then he won straight away. Red. Okay, or red. Forgot about that one. And that's it. GG, we lost. Unfortunately, 2 games played and 2 games absolutely lost. I'm just going to leave this here for you guys to decide. I personally feel like it is a bit too much of a hype around this deck. Now, this deck is supposedly to be tier 1 currently, which I cannot agree on. I don't see how this deck can be tier 1 currently. It is definitely a good deck, but it just lacks damage, right? And you need a lot of RNG to be able to draw what you need, right? That's with any deck though. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it here. As always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.